Oh, it's over. Finally admitting there are huge troubles in the marriage. And there are also huge troubles in the marriage because of the massive troubles with Meghan's failing business.
We'll definitely be seeing more of this because Meghan just has no chill factor whatsoever. She has no ability to rein herself in. And because of that, people generally don't like her. She turns people off. And we're going to see that here very, very soon again.
Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's marriage has reportedly collapsed after yet another explosive fight in New York. Insiders say the royal couple is now on the edge of a full-blown breakup, with sources describing their relationship as cold, bitter, and completely beyond repair. And it's all because of Meghan.
Now, the Duchess of Sussex is also facing a backlash for posting a video of herself riding in a limo with her feet up near the Parisian tunnel where Princess Diana died.
Well, how about having some thought towards your husband's feelings when you're in the same city his mom died in, running around having a joyride in Paris near where she lost her life. If she didn't try to paint herself as Diana 2.0, I would say, like, you guys, this is a stretch.
Yeah.
But she's constantly telling us that she's the new Diana.
After using the memory of Princess Diana to go viral and facing massive backlash, Meghan has now created a storm that even her own PR team can no longer manage.
Oh, it's over. Nancy Sidley's verdict. After another disastrous weekend, proving that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are on edge, with even their enemies at the Daily Mail reporting on new strains in the marriage.
Reports say that the same team who used to carefully control their public image has now given up and left them to deal with the mess themselves. For years, Meghan and Harry tried to convince the world that they were the perfect couple. They were always holding hands, smiling for the cameras, and showing public displays of affection that seemed too polished to be real. But now, the act is falling apart. During their latest appearance in New York, they were seen doing the opposite of their usual routine. Harry went one way, Meghan went the other, completely ignoring each other as if they were strangers.
So yes, Harry and Meghan stepped out separately in New York, going their separate ways. Harry went one way, Meghan went the other way.
At the humanitarian award event they attended, the tension between them was impossible to hide. Meghan forced her smile, while Harry gave awkward glances that told the real story. They tried to show unity for the cameras, but anyone paying close attention could see the strain. Meghan tried to make eye contact with Harry multiple times, but Harry didn't even look at her. Something was seriously wrong. There is a reason why Harry is giving a cold shoulder to Meghan. Meghan has reportedly found companionship elsewhere, with her close friend and longtime associate, Marcus Anderson. He has been appearing beside her at several public events, while Harry is nowhere to be seen.
And of course, the one man who never leaves her side is Marcus Anderson. As Brittany of the Royal News Network pointed out, I'm sure Harry will say one day that there were three of them in their marriage: Harry, Meghan, and Marcus Anderson.
Commentators are now openly mocking the situation. His constant presence has sparked serious questions about why Meghan always insists on having him around, especially when her marriage is visibly crumbling. Things only got worse after Meghan's latest trip to Paris, a place that has always been off limits for Harry because of the tragic death of his mother, Princess Diana. Meghan knows how sensitive Harry is about that city, yet she chose to attend an event there, reigniting old wounds that Harry has spent years trying to heal from.
He was really affected by that, and for her to put her weird feet up on the which people also have opinions about, putting feet up on the car, is really disrespectful. I mean, that's a very special area for him. She should know that stuff if she claims to love him so much.
This single decision created a deep emotional rift between them. People who were at the event said that even while accepting their humanitarian award, the couple looked miserable. Meghan wore an Armani suit and forced a few smiles, but her cold glances toward Harry said everything. Harry, on the other hand, appeared tense and detached, managing only a tight, uncomfortable smile.
Harry must have been sick from trauma and worry. I simply cannot understand it.
To make matters worse, Meghan's business ventures are collapsing one by one. Her lifestyle brand, As Ever, is failing badly. The sales are low, and critics say the brand barely makes enough profit to keep itself running. Even her wine collection is struggling, and her Netflix projects have been losing traction. Sources close to the couple claim that Meghan is desperate to make money and dreams of becoming a billionaire, but her endless attempts to find the next big thing always end in failure.
And there are also huge troubles in the marriage because of the massive troubles with Meghan's failing business.
Yes, you cannot ignore the collapse of As Ever. Obviously, With Love, Meghan too would have been a huge blow to Meghan's ego. And so because of all these failures, Meghan is trying even harder to make things succeed. And of course, the Paris trip was part of that. She desperately wanted to be part of that elite fashion world, and she sort of invited herself.
Because of this financial strain, the pressure in their marriage has reached an all-time high. Meghan's failing ventures are now directly affecting their lifestyle and causing constant arguments behind closed doors. Harry, who already feels trapped and drained, is said to be losing patience.
But as the desperation becomes more intense, we'll definitely be seeing more of this because Meghan just has no chill factor whatsoever.
Recently, fans have noticed their cold and distant body language. In every new photo and video, Harry appears to be leaning away from Meghan, while Meghan looks more focused on the cameras than her husband. Her recent public behavior, especially her tone-deaf Paris stunt, has reportedly devastated Harry. He feels betrayed and embarrassed that the woman he once defended endlessly keeps bringing him pain.
Was absolutely disgusted not just by the display in Paris, but also the display in New York over the weekend.
To distract the public from the tension, Meghan's PR team released a staged backstage video of the couple laughing together. But people immediately saw through it. Meghan's exaggerated laughter and over-the-top gestures looked completely forced. It felt like a desperate attempt to convince everyone that their marriage is still intact, when in reality, it is hanging by a thread.
Is find one very short video backstage where Harry wasn't grimacing too much at her. But Harry's Meghan Spare posted about the video. This, ladies and gents, is what you call a Hail Mary.
When I see the video, all I can think is, can you say staged? Because that looks entirely staged. I mean, how did somebody happen to have a camera to capture that exact moment? It's because it was entirely set up. It's completely fake.
Even at public events, Harry now avoids Meghan's touch. This is the same man who once couldn't keep his hands off her. Now, he flinches away from even the smallest gesture. Off camera, they appear cold, detached, and uninterested in each other. Meghan is constantly focused on maintaining her image, while Harry seems lost and disconnected. Those close to the couple say she is more obsessed with being photographed than being a wife.
Said that body language tells you all you need to know. Harry could not be leaning any further away, and he's got his arm almost as a barrier between himself and Meghan Markle.
The pressure has gotten to Harry so much that he recently lashed out publicly, attacking social media and free speech under the guise of child protection advocacy. He claimed that online criticism was dangerous and that stricter controls were needed, but the public quickly saw it for what it was, a failed attempt to silence the growing backlash against Meghan. Many Americans found his comments anti-freedom and hypocritical, especially since Meghan herself constantly uses their children to attract media attention.
Is a completely deranged rant against free speech, against the American Constitution, and obviously he cloaks all of this in his desire to protect children, even though yet again over the weekend, Meghan's pimping out Lily to try and make a feminist point, yet Harry gets up on stage and puts out his
Now, their marriage is being described as deeply dysfunctional. They are two people living completely different lives. Meghan thrives in Hollywood glamour, soaking up every bit of attention she can get, while Harry feels out of place, isolated, and resentful. Their marriage feels more like a trap than a partnership. They are no longer happy together, but they feel stuck because of the public image they have built.
Is this is a couple which is completely dysfunctional? This is a couple whose marriage is breaking down, who are on very different paths, who want very different things.
Insiders believe that If things continue this way, a quiet separation might happen before an official announcement. Many predict that the couple will slowly drift apart, living separate lives until the inevitable divorce becomes public. So, the question now is simple. Can they keep up this act of being the perfect couple for much longer, or are we finally seeing the beginning of the end for Meghan and Harry? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates and exclusive inside stories. See you in the next video.